The AICD's Governance of the Nation, a blueprint for growth, maps out reforms that can be implemented over the next 2 years to promote a long-term view.
Every 6 months, the AICD polls its members and asks a range of questions about the economic environment, about their confidence in the economy, a whole range of issues. And so what we've released now is a combination of those inputs from our members.
We propose reforms in 6 key areas. Reform of national governance, including fixed 4-year terms, and reform of COAG. Fiscal sustainability, covering spending restraint and tax reform. Innovation, highlighting the benefits of bipartisan long-term policy settings, skills and liability reform, in taking Australia from lag to lead in global innovation. Not-for-profit sector, and the need for greater certainty in funding and regulatory settings. Human capital, calling for a boost to female workplace participation to grow GDP, and reforms to simplify the industrial relations framework and improve its governance. And national infrastructure, calling for COAG to embrace a 15-year infrastructure investment plan and continued promotion of asset recycling to fund new investment.
We can either run with a narrow agenda, which I think we've been guilty of in the past, or attempt to have a role in the broader debate about issues for the governance of the country into the medium to long term, and we've chosen to do the latter.
We believe in the critical need for good balanced tax reform as a package in Australia that will ultimately lead to increases in productivity and the growth of the gross domestic product, growth of the economy in Australia. We're also very keen to see more flexibility in the workplace. We want more gender balance in the workplace as well. So there's a lot of work to be done.
More than 2 decades of economic growth have put Australia in a strong position for the future. But just as boards adjust their strategy as circumstances change, so too must our national policymakers.
If a company had as many CEOs as Australia has had Prime Ministers in the last couple of years, you probably wouldn't be investing in it. So we're hopeful that after the election due likely in July, we get the Senate cleaned up, we get a government from either side with a clear majority and a mandate to deliver on their policies.